So, a YouTube channel called MadeByJimbob recently put out a video titled, Atheists Do Believe in Miracles. I'm going to be briefly responding to his video. Before I get into the video, I'm going to quickly display the argument on screen. If you want, you can pause and read it slowly.
So let's take a look at our argument so far. Premise 1. A miracle is an event or phenomenon that cannot be explained by the laws of physics. Premise 2. The laws of physics and the regularity of nature cannot explain their existence. Conclusion.
The conclusion is that the existence of the laws of physics and the regularity of nature is a miracle. The reason I'm reading the conclusion is because when Jim reads it, he adds in,
the existence of the laws of physics and regularity in nature is a miracle under the atheist view.
He adds in the words under the atheist's view. Now that would depend on the atheist and how they defined miracle. But let's put that aside and let's grant the usage of the word miracle as defined in this argument. Once we grant the definition of miracle used here, the argument is both valid and sound. The question then becomes, what's the difficulty for an atheist if they accept this argument? The answer is, it depends on what atheist we're dealing with. For example, accepting this argument may pose a difficulty for the conservative naturalist. The conservative naturalist believes that there is nothing but the natural, and the natural is nothing but the physical, and the physical is only the properties posited by physics. Therefore, this argument may in fact put pressure on the conservative naturalist to broaden their ontology beyond the physical. However, for the moderate and liberal naturalists, who include in their ontology things like abstracta, propositions, properties, etc., they can accept this argument, and because the definition of miracle here just means something in addition to the physical, there is no difficulty. For example, they could say the laws of physics are explained by their necessity.
It turns out that on this naturalistic theory, there is an explanation. The explanation is that this stuff's necessary, right?
Physics. I could be wrong here, but I don't see any way a naturalist could reject the premises. And if they accept the premises, the conclusion that follows is that they do in fact believe in one miracle. The irony here is that the one miracle which the atheist accepts is the standard by which they reject all other miracles. His basis for rejecting miracles is itself a miracle under his own view.
So the alleged irony is that the atheist believes in one miracle, namely physics, and because of that, they refuse to accept other miracles. Perhaps the irony is that if they have such a problem with miracles, why do they accept the laws of physics? And the reason I don't see this as ironic and or problematic is because the miracle atheists believe in this case, the laws of physics, is not a miracle that entails supernaturalism and or some sort of theism. Whereas most other miracles, say biblical miracles, entail supernaturalism and or theism. So as long as we have a principled way to divide between miracles compatible with naturalism and miracles that are incompatible with naturalism, accepting one kind while rejecting the other is perfectly consistent, and there's no tension between said position.
So, if you're an atheist and you have issues with this argument, let me know in the comments or just make a response video. If you found value in this video, please like and share.